Hello, my beautiful flowers. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today for another cash stuffing video. We are stuffing paycheck number 4 of July. And I understand this video is coming out pretty late. I was also doing some thinking. So this paycheck was like the second to last day in July. And I know some people do their paychecks that are at the very end of the month. They count it towards the beginning of the next month. I would kind of like to start doing that. So like for some people, this would be like August paycheck number 1 because the money that they are stuffing is going to be used in August. I kind of want to maybe switch to something like that. Let me know what you guys do. If you are a cash envelope budgeter, leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like to work that out. You know, if your paycheck comes at the end of the month, do you like to have that count towards the, your first paycheck of your next month? Just let me know. But moving on, we are stuffing $503 today. I am so excited. This is my very first paycheck with my raise. So you may or may not have heard, I talked about it a little bit over on my Instagram. If you haven't, go ahead and check me out, Blooming Budgets with a Z on Instagram. And I got a promotion within my company. So I'm making a little bit more than I was. So I'm so excited to be able to actually stuff my sinking funds. Normally, we can only stuff our sinking funds with my husband's paycheck, but we can now stuff sinking funds with my paycheck. It's not going to be as much as my husband's still. That's okay. I love what I do, so I don't mind making, I would love to make more, but I love what I do, so I'm okay. So we are going to be stuffing a total of $503. 293 is going to our cash envelope and 210, that is literally almost double of what I can normally stuff. So I am going to go ahead, take a moment, organize my cash in my tray, and then we will be back to stuff my envelope. All right, and I also want to apologize for the lighting. I'm doing this a little bit later at night, and so I don't quite have the wonderful daylight that I usually have. So we are going to hop into my wallet here first, and we are going to see how much cash I have left over from the week. And I do need to empty some of this into my back to bank envelope because I spent the money on my card, and I need to return to my bank account. So I know for a fact that, excuse me while I get organized here. Seems a bit redundant to put it back in my envelope, but it helps my brain. So I know this money from gas, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. I know we spent 40 on gas, so I need to put that to the side. I know for a fact we spent all of our eating out money. Put that on our card, and I know we spent our spending. So get that organized. This all will go in my back to bank envelope. So that leaves just $10 in gas, which oddly enough is the same as last week. We spent all of our grocery again. We spent all of our spending money. Well, my spending money, I spent all of. My husband, I let his roll over. He does his own thing. So this $10 we will put in my investing envelope when we get to that in my binders. Set that to the side now, and we are going to refill my cash spending envelopes. So we start off with groceries. Groceries is getting its usual 100. Always do a 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Let's double check that. 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100 into groceries. Then we have gas gets 50. Which I've been having $10 left over every single week for the past couple of weeks when I put 50, but I don't feel like I can lower it to 40 because my car is a little bit smaller than my husband's. His usually takes the full 50 and mine usually only takes 40. So I'm going to continue putting 50 in and hopefully that'll work. 30, 20, 30, 40, 45, and I always like to do ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. And I do the ones because, like I said, we put the gas, we go to Costco and we just swipe our card there. They don't take cash. So if I ever need to have an amount that I used on gas that involves like ones, like let's say it was like $42, I like to be able to have those leftover ones in there to have for my investing envelope. So eating out is getting 20, just doing a $20 bill for this. And spending is also getting 20. This is my spending, and my husband has his own separate spending for himself. And I feel like I need to say this because it kind of seems like this is all my spending money, like groceries and gas and everything. It really isn't. My husband has just as much access to these. Of course, he doesn't have access to my spending, but he has just as much access to these as I do. So, you know, our income, we like to split it. It's all together between the two of us. All right, moving over to our binders, we need to stuff our utilities. Utilities is getting 48, and I do have a couple of bills that pulled from our account that I need to take out of here. So be on the lookout for my cash expense envelope, or excuse me, cash expense video for the second half of July. That should be coming out here in a little bit. So in utilities right now, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. 196. That is a lot in utilities, but we do have quite a bit to pull out for utility bills. And phone is getting its usual 35. This is another one that I need to pull the cash out of and reimburse our bank account. So we've got a 20, a 10, and this 5. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, and 3. So if I counted that right, that's 183, which is more than enough for this phone bill that just pulled and a little bit of a head start on next month's. And then I'm gonna leave this open because we will be going back to it. My husband is getting $20 to spend. I'm just gonna give him a $20 bill and set that to the side. All right, oopsies. Those are all of my wallet envelopes. And we are going to head over to our sinking funds, which I am so excited that I get the opportunity to stuff these now. Just for this first one, I just kind of did a blanket, like 10-ish bucks for each one. But I think in the future, I'll maybe focus on 1 or 2 sinking funds with my paycheck. So that will be to be determined. So health, I am going to put 30 in. I decided to give this one a little bit more because I do have a medical bill that I am currently trying to work up to pay. So health currently has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, and 20. So we are currently at 220 in our health envelope. Insurance will just be getting $10. We have 1, 2, 3, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So 523. And this just needs to be at or around 600 by the end of August, beginning of September. So I think we're doing phenomenal with this one. Just a little bit farther to go and we'll be all set for my car insurance premium. I think that's what it's called. I just pay 6 months at a time for my car insurance because I get a little bit of a discount with my car insurance company if I just pay in one lump sum instead of every month. So house, I'm going to do 20. This is our sinking fund for our down payment on our new home, which we are looking to buy next summer. We do have quite a bit more than this already in our savings account in the bank, but this is what I've been able to save since I started budgeting cash budgeting back in March of this year. So we already have 2,000 already in the bank. So those are those 1K slips. I have 2 of those. And we just added 20. So now we have 2,000, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 2,217, I believe. If I'm wrong, I will fix this and correct this later. So we're at 2,217. That is awesome. And it seems a little bit crazy, but I do have a goal of on top of what we have in the bank, an extra 10,000. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, emergency is getting just $10. Go ahead and add that in. And emergency is at, I think this should maybe break 500 this week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500, 1, and 2. I'm gonna double check that. I think that's 502. Yes, 502. We have finally broke the 500 mark again, I think, since I've had to pull. And my goal for emergency, I would like to get this to $2,000. And then after it reaches 2,000, I'll probably only stuff maybe 10 bucks a week on it. All right, we are back to our investments envelope, which gets all of my rollover money from my wallet each week. And so we just had $10. So we're gonna add that. And then this money, I will go ahead, since it's the end of the month, this is my last cash stuffing of July, I'm gonna go ahead and take this money back to the bank, deposit it to my Robinhood account, and go ahead and invest in some stock. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $74. That is crazy to me that that's how much rollover I had. All right, and next up we have subscriptions. It's getting 10. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36 in subscriptions. This is my yearly and monthly subscriptions together. This envelope. And this is my back to bank envelope. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll add my money later, the money that I had to pull from my wallet. That's okay. All right, we are on to my lower priority. And lower priority kind of usually has like a negative connotation. I don't mean to say that these sinking funds don't matter to me, because they obviously they really do. It's just I might not put as high of amounts in these normally. They're just kind of like if these don't get stuffed, that's okay, as long as the other envelopes do. So gifts is gonna get $10. Gotta pull out what I've got here. Add a 10. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56 in gifts. And I apologize if you could just hear the air conditioning kick on. Unfortunately, I do not control that, even though this is my home. It's an apartment building, so other people share air conditioning, kind of, sort of, and the machine for it is like right outside my window, so. All right, we're gonna add 20 to entertainment. This one I had to clear out recently and I felt really bad. So I'm just trying to put a little bit more into it. So now we have 30 in entertainment. My husband, Zach, his sinking fund is gonna get $10. This is just for his hobbies. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60 in his. I think once his reaches 100, he has something that he wants to buy. I think he has something in mind already, so. I gotta tell you guys, my husband is a spender. He is a big, big spender. He loves to spend his money as soon as he gets it, so it's really killing him to have this money in here. I tell you that, so. Vacation is gonna get $10. And I've also been considering, a lot of these funds are getting to the 500 mark. I've been considering getting fake $500 bills, like little $500 placeholders Let me know what you guys think of that. That way I don't have to keep as much money in my home. I do lock this up and everything at night and, you know, throughout the day when I'm not using it, but still just kind of like for more peace of mind. I was just thinking about getting $500 placeholders. I already have 1K placeholders, but really thinking about getting those $500 ones. So let me know what you guys think about that. All right, vacation just got 10, so now we have 1, 2, 253, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, 25, 30, 535, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 539 in vacation. Car is going to get a $10 bill as well. Gonna need an oil change soon, so this will come in handy. Car now has 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. 495 in car. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of these are around the $500 mark, so really considering that $500 placeholder. Business is getting a $10 bill as well. Business now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. Furniture is going to get $10. Whew. So we have 51, 152, 253, 354, 20, 40, 60, 80. What was I just doing there? 51, 152, 253, 354, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. Oopsies, how did I get that out of order? So 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Is that 484? Yes, 484. A little out of it. Forget what I count as soon as I count it. Christmas will be getting $10 as well. And this one's really low because I just started it a couple weeks ago, so not very far on this. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70 in Christmas. Clothes is going to get 30. We're at 20, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8. 58 in clothes. And last but not least, we have baby getting $10. Couple of fives here. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70 in baby. Baby's gonna have its first $100 soon. Nice. Alrighty, well that is all I have for you today. Unfortunately, don't have anything to stuff in my 100 envelope challenge. That might be something I try and work out, but for now we can only stuff those every other week with our other paychecks. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed what you're watching. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts, and of course leave a like if you liked the video. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye bye.